this is James Holder for iFILM London. I'm in Parsons Restaurant today in Waltham Abbey for the Rudolph Walker Fund charity dinner, sponsored by our good friends at Glen Insurance. With me, I've got my main man, Erick Ochieng. What's that, Erick?
I'm doing great, thanks. I'm doing awesome. How you doing yourself?
I'm all right. The Rudolph Foundation have looked after us today, some nice food and just hearing some speeches and a little bit of awareness. And yeah, it's been nice.
Absolutely. Yeah, the food, I agree with you. We got something going. The food was fine. It was good people as well.
Yeah, I think the good company kind of adds to that, doesn't it?
Absolutely. You know, you got good people around, good food, good people around, you can't go bad. You know what I'm saying? It's good to be around good people.
Yeah.
And good things happen when you're around good people.
How come you're involved in this stuff? Talk to me a little bit about your involvement and how you got involved.
I'm a good friend, obviously with Marvin, and you know, inspiring young people. You know, I was a bad boy myself.
You was a bad guy.
I was a bad boy. Don't let the big smile fool you. You know, I was a troublesome young man, and I was, you know, in the street. Look at me with a screw face. But what fight? It'll be a fight straight up. So I used to be a bad boy, and as being a bad boy, being in that road, and obviously changing my life around. You know what I'm saying? I give thanks to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. You know, my born again believer, and you know, Christ, you know, helped change my life around. And to answer your question, the reason why I got involved with this, because I know Marvin, good friend of mine, he works with young people at schools. Is a unit that young people got kicked out from their mainstream school. I mean, I was kicked out as well from mainstream school, so I was that bad. I was working with a knife, etc., fighting the street. So seeing young people that are in that situation that I'm able to advise them. You know, I'm able to speak to them. I can relate to them. They can understand me because I've been where they've been. It's not like I've never been where they've been. It's not like I was born with a golden spoon in my mouth and trying to speak to them, inspire them. But I've been where they've been. So, yeah, I've been, you know, be a part of that. I went to Marvin School, you know, speak to young people because I was at the same unit they were.
Wow.
And so they can look up to me and say, oh, wow, that guy is a professional fighter. You know, he ain't just good looking, but he's knocking people out. And, you know, he's making something of his life, and he used the situation where he went through to become a better person. And, yeah, so it's an inspiration to young people, young and old. It's not where you start, but how you finish the miles. And obviously the choice you make. I speak to the young people and tell them it's very important to choose your friend carefully. Because if you walk around with 4 fools, before you know, you be the 5th one. So you gotta choose. They say, "Show me your friend, and I'll show you your future." You know,
like an old Ghanaian saying or something, a proverb.
Not sure if it's Ghanaian or not. But is the fact of the matter. If you walk in a room that's full of smoke, when you come out, you're gonna smell of smoke. Yeah. So if you're around with people with bad influence, when I look at myself, I remember I was walking around with kids that were getting arrested, going to prison, and I realized, wow, if I do what they're doing, I will end up where they're ending up. You know, and you know, as a man think, so you becomes what you think. You end up becoming. If you think you're a fool, you're gonna act like one, become one. If you think you're wise, you're gonna act wise and become wise. So you know what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is, it's all about being an, you know what I'm saying, good example to young people, because I know where I was, I know who I was, and what I am right now is not what I used to be. And so I want to encourage young people. So of the Rudolph Walker Foundation is using drama to encourage young people to be themselves, to learn more. You learn, work with others, and become better.
After this boxing stuff, and you've become world champion, as you keep telling me, you got an eye on being involved in the acting world and getting involved in that side of things?
Acting, to be honest, acting is not my piece of pie, but I would like to obviously inspire young people, as I say, young and old, to speak to young people. You know what I'm saying? Use my influence, which I have, show them young and old is not where you are that matters, but is where you want to get to, because I'm here today where I am in my life, not by mistake, but by the choice I made, or the choice was made for me. So you can get anywhere you want to get in life by making the right choice. Life is all about choices. You see, when you're young, there's a lot of demands. You can't do this. You can't. You're told what time to come back home. What time to sleep. What time to eat. But when you get older, it's a lot more choices. You decide where you want to live, what car you want to drive, who you want to marry, etc. And the choice goes on. So if young people know that from young age that you are the product of your choices, life is all about choices. I didn't get here by mistake. I didn't wake up and just got here. It was by choices. So if young people learn from that when they're young, they're gonna be better, because they're gonna start making the right choices when when they're younger, and that will affect their future, what they'll become. So obviously when after I'm done with boxing, got the world title, as I keep saying, I'm already world champion. It's just a matter of time, because this is my vision. This is what I wanted. This is what I wanted to achieve before I had my first amateur fight. This is what I see. This is what I saw, and this is what I'm pursuing to achieve. And after that, obviously, I would like to speak to young people and encourage, give back to the community. Life is not about how much you assume, but how much life you touch.
Eddie Hearn said to me about you and the Matchroom guys. They said you was the most humble fighter on the whole books. When they ring you up to do something, you're like, yes, sir, I will be there. Everything's great. That's fine. Thank you. No stress. How can you go from being involved in, for want of a better word, postcode madness or gang kind of stuff, to then making that journey? It's got to be a nice feeling, and I'm sure if anyone can help these kids who are going through similar kind of things, it's someone who's been there,
Absolutely. As I said, I give honor to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. To be honest, without Jesus Christ, as I keep saying, I'll be locked up, career washed up. Because most of my brethren, the people I used to hang around with, they've been in prison, in and out. Some are still in the road life, and it's good to, as I say, God is worthy. I give Him all the praise for who I am today, and it's good to know that people are saying good words of you. And it's my pleasure.
Rudolph Walker, got to big this guy up, He could, let's be honest, he doesn't have to do this. This is his time, his effort, his backing, his name, He doesn't have to do it, and for him to go to as much effort as he has to help kids and use his fame as a positive vehicle to raise awareness. Guys, you've got to pick up people like that, haven't you? It really is just a little. I know it's only a little drop in the ocean, but it's a drop in the right direction,
Absolutely. I respect Rudolph Walker for the work he's doing. He's doing a great work. Inspiring young people, and as we know, young people are the tomorrow generation, and it's very important to young people to see, to have good role models, because sometimes it's not encouraging what the things they listen to, the music and what they see on TV. So it's good to see, someone like Rudolph Walker, who was fame and influence, and is using effectively to change life, to change generations, because you don't know where the influence ends. No one knows where the influence ends, because think about it, changed one kid's life. That kid ended up becoming a president or a prime minister. Think how many life.
Or a boxer.
Our boxer. It could be anyone. So we never know where our influence ends. So it's very encouraging to see what Rudolph Walker is doing, and he's doing a great work. And thank God for such people.
I hear that.
Yeah, thank God for you as well, man.
Listen, I'm just happy to be here,
Yeah. How you finding it? How you finding it, man?
Yeah, my life's changed a little bit as well, Eric. I've gone from one path into another. Now I'm kind of like a media type dude with Sri Lankan business partner. Don't say much, and just here, it's going all right.
Oh, it's good to know. It's good. It's awesome. It's good to know.
Listen, I want to thank you for giving us a bit of time today. It's good to see you. We haven't got to talk boxing. We can just talk jam and just chill out a little bit. It's nice, you know what I mean?
Absolutely, it's good. You know what I'm saying? As I keep saying, it's good to have a good company. And, you know, iFILM London, they're running things.
I like Eric. He always bigs up iFILM, no matter what.
Absolutely, you know what I'm saying? First, you remember I told you, man, I like the track. iFILM London. Every time I hear it,
loves it.
I'm rocking to the music, man. It's good, you know, and iFILM London is taking over London.
I made that track, you know.
You told me, man.
I made that. I made all 3 of them have been made by me, man. Got a new one, Eric. If we could get Eric to walk out to one of our songs, it'll make my day.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that.
Didn't like that one so much.
Yeah, man, it's my pleasure to be, you know what I'm saying, you got a lot of talent. I didn't know, you know what I'm saying, you keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, I ain't just arrived, Eric. Same way, man. It's been here a little while. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. It's a pleasure. Always a pleasure speaking to you, man.
Sir, thank you for giving us a bit of time today, yeah? I appreciate it. Genuinely do. This is James Holder with Eric the Eagle Ochieng for iFILM London.